A brass key rests beside my teacup now. It used to open up our backyard gate. I turn it slowly with a quiet bow and wonder why the supper hour got late. The street lamp hums a golden evening song. The wall clock ticks along in steady time. I set the kettle back upon the stove and pull the curtain shut against the cool. The night comes down in colors that I love, like heavy blankets from our grammar school. The radio plays tunes from 44 while stew is simmering upon the flame. I slide my velvet slippers on the oak and write a little letter with your name. The porch light glows to guide the passing folk, and quiet moments ease my weary frame. The newspaper is folded on the chair, with crosswords finished except 3 or 4. I smooth my cardigan and comb my hair, then check the brass bolt on the pantry door. Although it stays quiet through the hallway hall, the teapot holds enough to warm my hands. The radio plays tunes from 44 while stew is simmering upon the flame. I slide my velvet slippers on the oak and write a little letter with your name. The porch light glows to guide the passing folk, and quiet moments ease my weary frame. I used to hurry through the setting sun when youth was loud and hours ran too fast. Now evening is the time when work is done, and gentle memories are built to last. The key is warm against my open palm. I turn the kitchen light down to a glow. The house settles into steady calm and sets my grateful heart to moving slow.
A streetcar bell rings twice across the avenue. The evening traffic slows its heavy pace. I saw you walking past the corner grocery store with worn out shoes and laughter on your face. Come sit right down and let your shoulders drop a while. The pot of coffee still has half a cup. worked all day through noise and city rain. Now twilight washes clean the window pane. The kettle whistles soft while shadows fill the floor. You kick your heavy boots, leaving the world behind. We share a simple bread beside the kitchen door, to trade those quiet thoughts that linger in your mind, where daylight fades and peaceful evening stars arrive. The radio plays tunes from 30 years ago. A saxophone is drifting through the room. You tell me how your garden didn't bloom this spring, and how the autumn cleared away the gloom. I listen while the street lamp lights the gravel drive. It's good to sit here feeling so alive. The kettle whistles soft while shadows fill the floor. You kick your heavy boots, leaving the world behind. We share a simple bread beside the kitchen door, to trade those quiet thoughts that linger in your mind, where daylight fades and peaceful evening stars arrive. Old friends don't need a grand excuse to stay. When dusk begins to sweep the dust away, the record spins a slow and gentle beat, while night comes stepping softly down the street. So pour another mug and take your time. The finest hours don't cost a single dime. Rest your weary hands, old friend, right here. The evening holds us close and warm and clear. Rich cinnamon and dried orange peel drift down the hall. As 7 o'clock settles soft on the wall, old Arthur sits down in his velvet armchair and smiles at the sweetness floating through the air. His slippers are warm, but his kettle is bright. He welcomes the cool, steady calm of the night. He winds up the clock with a silver-plated key and pours out a cup of warm chamomile tea. The shadows grow long on the polished oak floor, while quietness rests at his open front door. He turns to the dial where the soft orchestra plays and hums along gently to yesterday's phrase. The street lamps light up in a long golden line, while patience makes evening feel easy and fine. He taps on his knee
to a slow, easy beat, and watches the stillness sweep over the street. The neighborhood children have all gone inside, their bicycles resting where red leaves reside. Arthur adjusts his spectacles on his nose and looks through the window where lavender grows. The teapot is whistling a low, friendly tune beneath the pale rise of an early silver moon. He turns to the dial where the soft orchestra plays and hums along gently to yesterday's phrase. The street lamps light up in a long golden line, while patience makes evening feel easy and fun. He taps on his knee to a slow, easy beat and watches the stillness sweep over the street. No rushing for trains, no letters to write, just simple contentment to welcome the night. He remembers the dances from 50 years back and smiles as the needle turns round on its track. The tea stays so warm in his porcelain cup. He turns off the porch light and cleans the dish up. Arthur keeps the radio low until 9 and knows in his heart that the world is doing fine. Good night to the garden, good night to the hall, as evening folds gently around one and all.
A sudden memory breaks the quiet room, just as the mental clock begins to chime. The twilight settles softly through the blinds, and amber shadows stretch across the floor. I hold my cup and watch the steam arise, while evening settles in the neighborhood. The street lamp flickers on the golden street, and footsteps wander slow toward their doors. Old vinyl spins beneath a needle tone. The twilight paints the porch in shaded blue. A distant car headlight sweeps past the hall, as nighttime wraps the street in calm repose, and peaceful quiet reigns inside these walls. The curtains sway against the window frame, where yellow streetlight fills the empty yard. The scent of roasted tea warms up the hall, and velvet slippers rest beside the chair. I turn turn a page and listen to the rain
that drips so softly from the copper eaves. The neighborhood now rests beneath the stars. Each chimney sends a subtle coil of smoke. The day's long heavy noise has washed away and left us safe within this amber glow. The porch light stays illuminated bright. The parlor clock tick-tocks its steady beat. Good night to all the quiet little homes. Sleep well beneath the evening's velvet fold. As the afternoon light go when it leaves the rug, it slips behind the bookshelf without making a sound. The kettle starts a slow, soft hum upon the stove. My slippers rest right beside the rocking chair. I wonder if the postman brought the news today, or if I simply forgot to check the box. The evening air grows sweet with scents of toasted bread. A silver shadow stretches out across the oak floor. My thoughts wander around without a proper map, unraveling the gentle threads of long ago. The grandfather clock marks the peace with a steady chime. As butter in the skillet cooks right on time, I fold the paper neatly down upon the wooden chair, while yellow lights bloom softly through the cool night air. Did Mary say she'd call before the sun went down? Or was that Tuesday afternoon last week? The radio plays a tune from 1958, a melody about a girl in velvet shoes. I hold my cup of tea and watch the floating dust drifting through the final strip of amber hue. The evening air grows sweet with scents of toasted bread. A silver shadow stretches out across the oak floor. My thoughts wander around without a proper map, unraveling the gentle threads of long ago. The grandfather clock marks the peace with a steady chime. As butter in the skillet cooks right on time, I fold the paper neatly down upon the wooden chair, while yellow lights bloom softly through the cool night air. There is no rush to fix the gate or paint the hall. wears its cozy blue. Where did that light go anyway? Just sitting in the calm right now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Heavy oat takes all my weight tonight. The velvet cushion sinks beneath my frame. Outside the window fades the parlor light, while golden twilight whispers back your name. I set a cup of tea upon the board and think of how you hurried through the day. You ran so hard to catch tomorrow's train, and worried if your work was good enough. You counted every drop of summer rain and thought the winding road was far too rough. Dear boy who stayed awake until the dawn, you never had to carry every stone. The world turned fine after the fear was gone, and you were never standing there alone. So lay your heavy coat upon the floor and let this quiet evening close the door. You thought a small mistake would break the sky, and kept 100 worries in your chest. If I could reach back where those young years lie, I'd tell you how it all turned out for best. The little failures that you held so tight became the gentle wisdom in my mind. The clock upon the mantel slowly ticks. The parlor rug is warm against my feet. We spent so long arranging colored bricks to build a life that feels so mild and sweet. Rest your weary mind, young friend of yesterday. The sun has set, the work is finally done. I sit within this chair and softly pray, thankful for the path that we have won.
Amber neon spills across the diner floor, casting honey shadows by the kitchen door. You slide down 2 stools and glance my way, wiping rain off your coat from the end of the day. Is the coffee still warm? You ask with a smile, and I nod saying, sit down and rest for a while. The jukebox is humming an old record slow, while the clock on the wall takes its time to go. 2 poured mugs between us, no hurry taking time to breathe. You tell me you missed your late train to the west, while I share how quiet nights suit me the best. We talk of small towns where the maple trees grow, and secrets that only the night watchmen know. A stranger turns friendly before midnight strikes, finding warm, simple comfort in things that we like. Copper lantern light hangs low above the glass, watching cars on the wet pavement softly pass. You laugh about work and a dog that ran free, and ask if I used to sail out on the sea. I answer with stories from 40 years back, as the countertop glistens in silver and black. The waitress brings pie that is fresh from the tray, and for 20 short minutes the world fades away. No names need exchanging, no promises made, just a warm little corner where shadows can fade. The rain stops outside on the pavement so dry. You tip your brown cap as you bid me goodbye. Amber neon still glows on the empty front seat. A short, sweet encounter where two strangers meet.
Today you mentioned that the kitchen window squeaks. Now the twilight settles while the old floorboard leaks. A little bit of draft from underneath the cellar door. The cat is asleep beside a stack of books upon the floor. A copper kettle simmers on the middle iron ring. It is 6:30 and supper doesn't need a single thing. The porch light flickers once across the gravel driveway lane. A neighbor rolls his garbage can against the gentle rain. The shadow on the carpet stretches out to meet the wall. Into the bowl of wooden grain, and warmth comes back to settle softly in this house again. A postcard from Seattle sits beside the telephone. The clock upon the mantelpiece has got a lower tone. You fold the daily paper down to check the local weather, while two old slippers lie beneath the radiator leather. The street lamp outside glimmers like a coin inside a jar. We watch a pair of headlights slowly turn around a car. The porch light flickers once across the gravel driveway lane. A neighbor rolls his garbage can against the gentle rain. The shadow on the carpet stretches out to
sleeps inside a painted cup of navy blue. The evening hums a tune that seems designed for me and you. No need to hurry anywhere or fix what isn't broken. Just listening to every gentle word that you have spoken. The shadow on the carpet stretches out to meet the wall. A static from the radio begins a quiet call. A silver spoonful drops into the bowl of wooden grain, and warmth comes back to settle softly in this house again. A spoon, a bowl of quiet light. We sit together through the night. The window squeaks just like you said. And now it's time to head to bed. Scratchy wool rubs my wrist, a threadbare cuff I used to pull. The porch light flickers through the mist while 6 o'clock sits soft and full. I run my thumb along the weaving. Suddenly, 40 years, 'tis all the way. The air turns sweet with autumn steam. A kettle whistle starts to hum. I slip right back into that dream before the quiet night had come. You struck a pose beside the sink while twilight filled the hall, and hummed a waltz that made the shadows fall along the wall. We spun until the cabbage stew spilled over on the floor, and kicked our heavy winter shoes right out the back porch door. That golden spark still flickers through the stitches in my hand, a quiet thrill from days we never needed to plan. Rough knitted yarn against my palm, the fabric holds a cozy heat. The supper hour feels slow and calm, with shadows stretching down the street. I close my eyes and clutch the thread to hear the gentle words you said. The radio was playing low, some trumpet tune from 49. We had nowhere we had to go, just drinking sweet Concord wine. The dining table waited long while we were lost inside that song. Rough wool, soft night, the parlor clock tick-tocks out of sight. I pull the cardigan close around and listen to the peaceful sound, still dancing in the kitchen light.
Number 6 stands still in golden brass, counting down the quiet hours that pass. Someday soon we'll watch the twilight fall, without a single worry left at all. The porch light will hum its gentle tune underneath a white September moon. I picture how the parlor floor will shake when we put on that were younger then. We will dance across the faded Persian rug, pouring sweet dark cider in the heavy mug. Every hour ahead belongs to you and me, setting all our weary daytime troubles free. Laughter rings out clear before the curtains close, warming up the room from our heads down to our toes. You will set 2 plates upon the tray, wiping off the dust of yesterday. We will talk about the trips we never took, or read another chapter from that book. There won't be any rush to dim the lights when evening brings its cozy, cozy sights. I can see it clearly in my mind, the easy sort of peace we're going to find. No telephone will interrupt our cheer, just the slow, soft clock when you are near. The ticking hands move toward that evening glow. We'll take our sweet time and go real slow, just 2 warm cups and the setting sun. Our favorite hour has only just begun.
A little red matchbox sits right beside my plate. It's cardboard corner frayed from years of quiet use. The shadows on the wallpaper begin to imitate the evening tide that slow down every good excuse. I count the wooden splinters lined up inside the tray and wonder if the parlor clock is running fast today. The kettle starts to simmer softly on the stove, a gentle hum of heat to settle down the hall. I watch the ember light spin circles in the grove of fading oak trees painted on the dining wall. I strike a tiny flame to light the scented tallow wick, then settle in the armchair while the twilight settles deep. The quiet of the house grows cozy, easy, warm and thick, before the velvet curtain pulls the world away to sleep. A cup of chamomile can turn a busy day around when dusk lands on the carpet without making any sound. My old wool cardigan is resting on the seat. The slippers by the fender hold the warmth of noon. I listen to the distant sound of tires on the street, while outside on the porch step sits a lazy moon. There is no need to hurry when the supper dish is dry. I stretch my legs and watch the purple ink its weight across the yard and down the lane, with errands in the town and chatter by the garden gate. But evening brings a hush that washes clear the window pane and tells a tired heart it's perfectly alright to wait. The match head cools down on the porcelain tray. The yellow glow is steady now and clear. I let the heavy thoughts of Monday drift away, content to sit right here.
A distant bus squeaks its tired brakes, rolling past the corner grocery store. You take your spectacles off and rub your eyes, and drop your leather bag beside the door. The twilight settles slow upon the rug, while shadows stretch across the hallway wall. It is so good to see you after 5. You didn't have to walk so fast at all. The world outside can keep its noisy rush. We have a pot of peppermint to steep. Forget the letters waiting on the desk before the evening lullaby grows deep. Unbutton your vest and stretch your legs out long, while warm amber lamps turn the parlor gold. We'll trade sweet stories from our younger days and laugh at silly tales we used to hold. There is no clock we need to watch tonight, just quiet comfort in the soft gaslight. The radiator hums a steady tune as steam warms up the glass against the chill. I poured a glass of cider just for you. It sits right ready on the windowsill. You've carried heavy burdens all week long, so put those weary worries down to rest. We'll let the peaceful dark wash it away and keep the little things that we love best. Unbutton your vest and stretch your legs out long, while warm amber lamps turn the parlor gold. We'll trade sweet stories from our younger days and laugh at silly tales we used to hold. There is no clock we need to watch tonight, just quiet comfort in the soft gaslight. Remember back in 1974, when we would walk these alleys until dark. We thought the world belonged to just us two and sang our simple tunes across the park. The decades turn, but sitting here with you, the years just melt like snow upon the street. So rest your boots and let the evening settle in. The neighborhood is silent now and slow. Another long day is safely tucked away. My friend, there's nowhere else we need to go.
Cedar wood hangs along the hallway as Mr. Henderson adjusts his tie. He turns the radio to low swing jazz and watches gray clouds soften in the sky. He sets 2 plates upon the linen cloth and checks the soup before the hour goes by. The kettle starts to hum a gentle tone. The clock ticks slow against the papered wall. He listens for a step upon the porch and waits to hear her red umbrella fall. He keeps the velvet slippers by the door, then turns the brass knob softly with a smile to greet the woman walking through the rain, who stops to rest her tired feet a while and leaves the chilly world outside the glass to share the warmest corner of the aisle. Her damp wool coat hangs on the wooden peg, while butter melts inside the iron pan. She laughs at how the evening traffic crept and pours a mug to warm her frozen hand. The parlor fills with shadows long and deep as nighttime settles quietly on the land. For 40 years this room has seen the dark, with small rewards after a heavy day. They do not need to speak a single word to chase the heavy winter chill away. The soup stays hot upon the kitchen stove. 2 shadows dance across the parlor floor. He locks the latch and turns the parlor lamp and closes up the world behind the door.
Silence cracked when I remembered your letter, folded tight inside the radio drawer. The parlor lamp hums low in the shadows. Outside the wind pulls hard at the door. I count the ticks on the pendulum clock, waiting for your coat to hit the hall floor. The tea has gone still in the blue ceramic pot. Shadows stretch long across the floral wall. Every small sound makes my heart beat knock as night begins its steady, quiet fall. Blue twilight thickens through the window glass. Headlights cut across the darkened drive. I smooth the tablecloth and watch time pass, wondering if our quiet dream stays alive. A heavy latch clicks softly near the street, and two distant shadows finally meet. The street light turns to an amber glowing spot, baking warm tin scents from the bakery down. I trace the dark wood along the hallway banister, watching headlights creep through the quiet town. The silence returned, but my pulse remains high, listening close for a step passing by. We spoke too sharp when the afternoon waned. Now 7 o'clock brings a heavy pause. Nothing is broken and nothing is gained unless we forgive without asking a cause. The latch moves slow, the door opens wide. Step off the porch, come back inside. Do, 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 do.
Where do the sparrows sleep when dusk arrives? I watch them flutter past the garden wall. The neighbor's dog is quiet in the yard, and shadow edges slowly stretch and fall. I wonder if I turn the hallway porch light on, or left my readers by the radio. The kettle clicks, the steam begins to rise. A dozen random thoughts behind my eyes. Old armchairs know the stories we forget, while twilight paints the parlor window frame. A gentle rhythm lingers in the dark, unspooling memories without a name. The ticking clock grows sweet upon the ear, and peace settles down right here. My sister called from Denver yesterday. She said the yellow roses bloom too late. I should have written down that recipe, the one for lemon cake upon the plate. Now slippers slip across the kitchen floor, and evening settles right behind the door. Mine wanders off to summers long gone by, Just let the quiet light drift through the haze. The street lamp shines its friendly yellow glow. The birds are tucked away where no one knows. I sip my tea and let my mind go still. Another peaceful night upon the hill. A brass key rests beside my teacup now. It used to open up our backyard gate. I turn it slowly with a quiet bow and wonder why the supper hour got late. The street lamp hums a golden evening song. The wall clock ticks along in steady time. I set the kettle back upon the stove and pull the curtain shut against the cool. The night comes down in colors that I love, like heavy blankets from our grammar school. The radio plays tunes from 44 while stew is simmering upon the flame. I slide my velvet slippers on the oak and write a little letter with your name. The porch light glows to guide the passing folk, and quiet moments ease my weary frame. The newspaper is folded on the chair, with crosswords finished except 3 or 4. I smooth my cardigan and comb my hair, then check the brass bolt on the pantry door. Although it stays quiet through the hallway hall, the teapot holds enough to warm my hands. The radio plays tunes from 44 while stew is simmering upon the flame. I slide my velvet slippers on the oak and write a little letter with your name. The porch light glows to guide the passing folk, and quiet moments ease my weary frame. I used to hurry through the setting sun when youth was loud and hours ran too fast. Now evening is the time when work is done and gentle memories are built to last. The key is warm against my open palm. I turn the kitchen light down to a glow. The house settles into steady calm and sets my grateful heart to moving slow.
A streetcar bell rings twice across the avenue. The evening traffic slows its heavy pace. I saw you walking past the corner grocery store, with worn out shoes and laughter on your face. Come sit right down and let your shoulders drop a while. The pot of coffee still has half a cup. We worked all day through noise and city rain. Now twilight washes clean the window pane. The kettle whistles soft while shadows fill the floor. You kick your heavy boots, leaving the world behind. We share a simple bread beside the kitchen door, to trade those quiet thoughts that linger in your mind, where daylight fades and peaceful evening stars arrive. The radio plays tunes from 30 years ago. A saxophone is drifting through the room. You tell me how your garden didn't bloom this spring, and how the autumn cleared away the gloom. I listen while the street lamp lights the gravel drive. It's good to sit here feeling so alive. The kettle whistles soft while shadows fill the floor. You kick your heavy boots, leaving the world behind. We share a simple bread beside the kitchen door, to trade those quiet thoughts that linger in your mind, where daylight fades and peaceful evening stars arrive. Old friends don't need a grand excuse to stay. When dusk begins to sweep the dust away, the record spins a slow and gentle beat, while night comes stepping softly down the street. So pour another mug and take your time. The finest hours don't cost a single dime. Rest your weary hands, old friend, right here. The evening holds us close and warm and clear.
Rich cinnamon and dried orange peel drift down the hall. As 7 o'clock settles soft on the wall, old Arthur sits down in his velvet armchair and smiles at the sweetness floating through the air. His slippers are warm, but his kettle is bright. He welcomes the cool, steady calm of the night. He winds up the clock with a silver-plated key and pours out a cup of warm chamomile tea. The shadows grow long polished oak floor, while quietness rests at his open front door. He turns to the dial where the soft orchestra plays, and hums along gently to yesterday's phrase. The street lamps light up in a long golden line, while patience makes evening feel easy and fine. He taps on his knee to a slow, easy beat, and watches the stillness sweep over the street. The neighborhood children have all gone inside, their bicycles resting where red leaves reside. Arthur adjusts his spectacles on his nose and looks through the window where lavender grows. The teapot is whistling a low, friendly tune beneath the pale rise of an early silver moon. He turns to the dial where the soft orchestra plays, and hums along gently to yesterday's phrase. The street lamps light up in a long golden line, while patience makes evening feel easy and fine. He taps on his knee to a slow, easy beat, and watches the stillness sweep over the street. No rushing for trains, no letters to write, just simple contentment to welcome the night. He remembers the dances from 50 years back, and smiles as the needle turns round on its track. The tea stays so warm in his porcelain cup. He turns off the porch light and cleans the dish up. Arthur keeps the radio low until 9, and knows in his heart that the world is doing fine. Good night to the garden, good night to the hall, as evening folds gently around one and all.
A sudden memory breaks the quiet room, just as the mental clock begins to chime. The twilight settles softly through the blinds, and amber shadows stretch across the floor.
I hold my cup and watch the steam arise, while evening settles in the neighborhood. The street lamp flickers on the golden street, and footsteps wander slow toward their doors. Old vinyl spins beneath a needle tone. The twilight paints the porch in shaded blue. A distant car headlight sweeps past the hall, as nighttime wraps the street in calm.
inside these walls.
The curtains sway against the window frame, where yellow streetlight fills the empty yard.
The scent of roasted tea warms up the hall, and velvet slippers rest beside the chair.
I turn a page and listen to the rain
that drips so softly from the copper eaves. The neighborhood now rests beneath the stars. Each chimney sends a subtle coil of smoke. The day's long heavy noise has washed away and left us safe within this amber glow. The porch light stays illuminated bright. The parlor clock tick-tocks its steady beat. Good night to all the quiet little homes. Sleep well beneath the evening's velvet fold. As the afternoon light go when it leaves the rug, it slips behind the bookshelf without making a sound. The kettle starts a slow, soft hum upon the stove. My slippers rest right beside the rocking chair. I wonder if the postman brought the news today, or if I simply forgot to check the box. The evening air grows sweet with scents of toasted bread. A silver shadow stretches out across the oak floor. My thoughts wander around without a proper map, unraveling the gentle threads of long ago. The grandfather clock marks the peace with a steady chime, as butter in the skillet cooks right on time. I fold the paper neatly down upon the wooden chair, while yellow lights bloom softly through the cool night air. Did Mary say she'd call before the sun went down? Or was that Tuesday afternoon last week? The radio plays a tune from 1958, a melody about a girl in velvet shoes. I hold my cup of tea and watch the floating dust drifting through the final strip of amber hue. The evening air grows sweet with scents of toasted bread. A silver shadow stretches out across the oak floor. My thoughts wander around without a proper map, unraveling the gentle threads of long ago. The grandfather clock marks the peace with a steady chime, as butter in the skillet cooks right on time. I fold the paper neatly down upon the wooden chair, while yellow lights bloom softly through the cool night air. There is no
still. The evening wears its cozy blue. Where did that light go anyway? Just sitting in the calm right now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Heavy oat takes all my weight tonight. The velvet cushion sinks beneath my frame. Outside the window fades the parlor light, while golden twilight whispers back your name. I set a cup of tea upon the board and think of how you hurried through the day. You ran so hard to catch tomorrow's train, and worried if your work was good enough. You counted every drop of summer rain and thought the winding road was far too rough. Dear boy who stayed awake until the dawn, you never had to carry every stone. The world turned fine after the fear was gone, and you were never standing there alone. So lay your heavy coat upon the floor and let this quiet evening close the door. You thought a small mistake would break the sky, and kept 100 worries in your chest. If I could reach back where those young years lie, I'd tell you how it all turned out for best. The little failures that you held so tight became the gentle wisdom in my mind. The clock upon the mantel slowly ticks. The parlor rug is warm against my feet. We spent so long arranging colored bricks to build a life that feels so mild and sweet. Rest your weary mind, young friend of yesterday. The sun has set, the work is finally done. I sit within this chair and softly pray, thankful for the path that we have won.
Amber neon spills across the diner floor, casting honey shadows by the kitchen door. You slide down 2 stools and glance my way, wiping rain off your coat from the end of the day. Is the coffee still warm? You ask with a smile, and I nod saying, sit down and rest for a while. The jukebox is humming an old record slow, while the clock on the wall takes its time to go. 2 poured mugs between us, taking time to breathe. You tell me you missed your late train to the west, while I share how quiet nights suit me the best. We talk of small towns where the maple trees grow, and secrets that only the night watchmen know. A stranger turns friendly before midnight strikes, finding warm, simple comfort in things that we like. Copper lantern light hangs low above the glass, watching cars on the wet pavement softly pass. You laugh about work and a dog that ran free, and ask if I used to sail out on the sea. I answer with stories from 40 years back, as the countertop glistens in silver and black. The waitress brings pie that is fresh from the tray, and for 20 short minutes the world fades away. No names need exchanging, no promises made, just a warm little corner where shadows can fade. The rain stops outside on the pavement so dry. You tip your brown cap as you bid me goodbye, and bring neon still glows on the empty front seat. A short, sweet encounter where two strangers meet.
Today you mentioned that the kitchen window squeaks. Now the twilight settles while the old floorboard leaks. A little bit of draft from underneath the cellar door. The cat is asleep beside a stack of books upon the floor. A copper kettle simmers on the middle iron ring. It is 6:30 and supper doesn't need a single thing. The porch light flickers once across the gravel driveway lane. A neighbor rolls his garbage can against the gentle rain. The shadow on the carpet stretches out to meet the wall. A static from the radio begins a quiet call. A silver spoonful drops into the bowl of wooden grain, and warmth comes back to settle softly in this house again. A postcard from Seattle sits beside the telephone. The clock upon the mantelpiece has got a lower tone. You fold the daily paper down to check the local weather, while two old slippers lie beneath the radiator leather. The street lamp outside glimmers like a coin inside a jar. We watch a pair of headlights slowly turn around a car. The porch light flickers once across the gravel driveway lane. A neighbor rolls his garbage can against the gentle rain. The shadow on the carpet stretches out to me.
drops inside a painted cup of navy blue. The evening hums a tune that seems designed for me and you. No need to hurry anywhere or fix what isn't broken. Just listening to every gentle word that you have spoken. The shadow on the carpet stretches out to meet the wall. A static from the radio begins a quiet call. A silver spoonful drops into the bowl of wooden grain, and warmth comes back to settle softly in this house again. A spoon, a bowl, a quiet light. We sit together through the night. The window squeaks just like you said. And now it's time to head to bed.
Scratchy wool rubs my wrist, a threadbare cuff I used to pull. The porch light flickers through the mist while 6 o'clock sits soft and full. I run my thumb along the weaving. Suddenly 40 years dissolve away. The air turns sweet with autumn steam. A kettle whistle starts to hum. I slip right back into that dream before the quiet night had come. You struck a pose beside the sink while twilight filled the hall, and hummed a waltz that made the shadows fall along the wall. We spun until the cabbage stew spilled over on the floor, and kicked our heavy winter shoes right out the back porch door. That golden spark still flickers through the stitches in my hand, a quiet thrill from days we never needed to plan. Rough knitted yarn against my palm, the fabric holds a cozy heat. The supper hour feels slow and calm, with shadows stretching down the street. I close my eyes and clutch the thread to hear the gentle words you said. The radio was playing low, some trumpet tune from 49. We had nowhere we had to go, just drinking sweet Concord wine. The dining table waited long while we were lost inside that song. Rough wool, soft night, the parlor clock tick-tocks out of sight. I pull the cardigan close around and listen to the peaceful sound, still dancing in the kitchen light.
Number 6 stands still in golden brass, counting down the quiet hours that pass. Someday soon we'll watch the twilight fall, without a single worry left at all. The porch light will hum its gentle tune underneath a white September moon. I picture how the parlor floor will shake when we put on that like we did when we were younger then. We will dance across the faded Persian rug, pouring sweet dark cider in a heavy mug. Every hour ahead belongs to you and me, setting all our weary daytime troubles free. Laughter rings out clear before the curtains close, warming up the room from our heads down to our toes. You will set 2 plates upon the tray, wiping off the dust of yesterday. We will talk about the trips we never took, or read another chapter from that book. There won't be any rush to dim the lights when evening brings its cozy, cozy sights. I can see it clearly in my mind, the easy sort of peace we're going to find. No telephone will interrupt our cheer, just the slow, soft clock when you are near. The ticking hands move toward that evening glow. We'll take our sweet time and go real slow, just 2 warm cups and the setting sun. Our favorite hour has only just begun.
A little red matchbox sits right beside my plate. It's cardboard corner frayed from years of quiet use. The shadows on the wallpaper begin to imitate the evening tide that slow down every good excuse. I count the wooden splinters lined up inside the tray and wonder if the parlor clock is running fast today. The kettle starts to simmer softly on the stove, a gentle hum of heat to settle down the hall. I watch the ember light spin circles in the grove of fading oak trees painted on the dining wall. I strike a tiny flame to light the scented tallow wick, then settle in the armchair while the twilight settles deep. The quiet of the house grows cozy, easy, warm and thick, before the velvet curtain pulls the world away to sleep. A cup of chamomile can turn a busy day around when dusk lands on the carpet without making any sound. My old wool cardigan is resting on the seat. The slippers by the fender hold the warmth of noon. I listen to the distant sound of tires on the street stretch my legs and watch the purple ink bleed in the sky. I strike a tiny flame to light the scented tallow wick, then settle in the armchair while the twilight settles deep. The quiet of the house grows cozy, easy, warm and thick, before the velvet curtain pulls the world away to sleep. A cup of chamomile can turn a busy day around when dusk lands on the carpet without making any sound. The daytime pulled its weight across the yard and down the lane, with errands in the town and chatter by the garden gate. But evening brings a hush that washes clear the window pane and tells a tired heart it's perfectly alright to wait. The match head cools down on the porcelain tray. The yellow glow is steady now and clear. I let the heavy thoughts of Monday drift away, content to sit right here. Do, 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 do.
A distant bus squeaks its tired brakes, rolling past the corner grocery store. You take your spectacles off and rub your eyes, and drop your leather bag beside the door. The twilight settles slow upon the rug, while shadows stretch across the hallway wall. It is so good to see you after 5. You didn't have to walk so fast at all. The world outside can keep its noisy rush. We have a pot of peppermint to steep. Forget the letters waiting on the desk, before the evening lullaby grows deep. Unbutton your vest and stretch your legs out long, while warm amber lamps turn the parlor gold. We'll trade sweet stories from our younger days and laugh at silly tales we used to hold. There is no clock we need to watch tonight, just quiet comfort in the soft gaslight. The radiator hums a steady tune as steam warms up the glass against the chill. I poured a glass of cider just for you. It sits right ready on the windowsill. You've carried heavy burdens all week long, so put those weary worries down to rest. We'll let the peaceful dark wash it away and keep the little things that we love best. Unbutton your vest and stretch your legs out long, while warm amber lamps turn the parlor gold. We'll trade sweet stories
just quiet comfort in the soft gaslight. Remember back in 1974, when we would walk these alleys until dark. We thought the world belonged to just us two, and sang our simple tunes across the park. The decades turn, but sitting here with you, the years just melt like snow upon the street. So rest your boots and let the evening settle in. The neighborhood is silent now and slow. Another long day is safely tucked away. My friend, there's nowhere else we need to go.
Cedar wood hangs along the hallway as Mr. Henderson adjusts his tie. He turns the radio to low swing jazz and watches gray clouds soften in the sky. He sets 2 plates upon the linen cloth and checks the soup before the hour goes by. The kettle starts to hum a gentle tone. The clock ticks slow against the papered wall. He listens for a step upon the porch and waits to hear her red umbrella fall. He keeps the velvet slippers by the door, then turns the brass knob softly with a smile to greet the woman walking through the rain, who stops to rest her tired feet a while and leaves the chilly world outside the glass to share the warmest corner of the aisle. Her damp wool coat hangs on the wooden peg, while butter melts inside the iron pan. She laughs at how the evening traffic crept and pours a mug to warm her frozen hand. The parlor fills with shadows long and deep as nighttime settles quietly on the land. For 40 years this room has seen the dark, with small rewards after a heavy day. They do not need to speak a single word to chase the heavy winter chill away. The soup stays hot upon the kitchen stove. 2 shadows dance across the parlor floor. He locks the latch and turns the parlor lamp and closes up the world behind the door.
the door. I count the ticks on the pendulum clock, waiting for your coat to hit the hall floor. The tea has gone still in the blue ceramic pot. Shadows stretch long across the floral wall. Every small sound makes my heart beat knock as night begins its steady, quiet fall. Blue twilight thickens through the window glass. Headlights cut across the darkened drive. I smooth the tablecloth and watch time pass, wondering if our quiet dream stays alive. A heavy latch clicks softly near the street, and two distant shadows finally meet. The street light turns to an amber glowing spot, baking warm tin scents from the bakery down. I trace the dark wood along the hallway banister, watching headlights creep through the quiet town. The silence returned, but my pulse remains high, listening close for a step passing by. We spoke too sharp when the afternoon waned. Now 7 o'clock brings a heavy pause. Nothing is broken and nothing is gained unless we forgive without asking a cause. The latch moves slow, the door opens wide. Step off the porch, come back inside.
Where do the sparrows sleep when dusk arrives? I watch them flutter past the garden wall. The neighbor's dog is quiet in the yard, and shadow edges slowly stretch and fall. I wonder if I turn the hallway porch light on, or left my readers by the radio. The kettle clicks, the steam begins to rise. A dozen random thoughts behind my eyes. Old armchairs know the stories we forget, while twilight paints the parlor window frame. A gentle rhythm lingers in the dark, unspooling memories without a name. The ticking clock grows sweet upon the ear, and peace settles down right here. My sister called from Denver yesterday. She said the yellow roses bloom too late. I should have written down that recipe, the one for lemon cake upon the plate. Now slippers slip across the kitchen floor, and evening settles right behind the door. Mind wanders to summers long gone by, to sandy shoes and simple blue sky days. No need to fix what time has swept away. Just let the quiet light drift through the haze. The street lamp shines its friendly yellow glow. The birds are tucked away where no one knows. I sip my tea and let my mind go still. Another peaceful